So episode 5 of Chucky, Little Lies, begins with a sequence that I just frickin' loved. I thought it was hilarious. Chucky gets thrown down a garbage chute in the hospital and ends up in a bin of used needles. And he starts swimming through it like Scrooge McDuck.
Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg.
That had me frickin' rolling. I'm like, what the hell am I watching right now? But after a little intro, it comes to Lexi and Jake and Devin, and we finally have our little Scooby gang together in this series, which is interesting with all the drama we've just had in the previous episodes. Now they're a little tight-knit unit, and just from the outside perspective, I'm sure like everyone, which we can see through Junior, that everyone's like, what the hell is happening right now? They were just like hating each other's guts, and now it's like they're besties. So I'm finding that fun and interesting, this turn of events. And now we've replaced Lexi as the queen bitch of the series with her mom. And so we've kind of had a bitch transference going on there. So throughout the episode, it kept cutting to like clouds and thunder. So I knew they were gonna pull some transference stuff in this episode. I knew it. And at first, when Chucky was at the window looking at Lexi's sister and the new Tommy good guy doll she's with, I'm like, man, there's no way Chucky is like jealous or anything. He's a crazy killer. But then I'm like, oh, he's about to you know, put himself into Tommy, basically, which is definitely what happens later. You totally see it coming for sure, but that was still really fun. When Chucky shows back up at Alexi's house and the dad throws him away, and then our little gang like pulls him out the garbage can in a sack and like beats the shit out of the Chucky doll, and they think they've killed him. That part was hilarious. This episode was pretty funny. I was digging it. So afterward, we get another good moment between Jake and Devin where they finally kiss. I wasn't sure if it was gonna happen. It felt like they were building towards it, but I wasn't sure it was gonna happen this episode, and it did. And they had their little awkward puppy love kind of thing, and then you got to see Jake kind of have a little giddy, happy puppy love moment. That was pretty adorable. So we've been getting flashbacks throughout the season of Chucky's history, and this one they decided to go into the meeting of Chucky and Tiffany. And there's a fake out. They definitely got me with this. I thought the first girl in the sequence of events was Tiffany, but then there's a turn of events and they kill her, and this other girl that, you know, just got brought into the situation turns out to be Tiffany. So that was pretty fun little backstory thing. It was fun seeing these actors play younger versions, but the voice, the actors, Brad Dourif and Meg Tilly were doing the voices for the actors, so that was pretty funny. I was digging it though. Like I liked those scenes, so it was still, you know, this. I don't know. This show is crazy.
I'm Tiffany.
I'm Charles.
So towards the end, we finally get the return of Meg Tully as Tiffany and Fiona Dourif playing Chucky. As we know after seeing the events of Cult of Chucky, which they recap for us in this sequence, but we have Fiona playing Charles Lee Ray and just crushing it. She's got the body language down and everything of Charles Lee Ray, and then you find out that she has a moment where she becomes Nika again, and her and Charles are kind of fighting over her body. And when she's Nika, she's paraplegic again and can't walk, but then when she's Chucky, she has full control kind of thing because of the voodoo magic. But that was great. I loved seeing Fiona and Meg Tilly like on the scene, their dynamic, them being Chucky and Tiffany arguing while this dude that's a victim of theirs is like watching, and like I thought that whole scene was hilarious. We had a kind of a forced info dump to catch the audience up on Cult of Chucky, which was, I guess, like somewhat necessary. But overall, that scene was really well done. Had a fun ending to it, and then the last sequence is just another auditorium scene at the school, and Chucky pretty much announces that their little Scooby Gang did not best him, and he is still taking the town by storm on his killing spree. So overall, this was an awesome episode. Like, I loved it. I was laughing my ass off, and it was fun the whole way through. So good stuff. I can't wait to watch the next episode. So anyways, as always, thanks for hanging out. Hope you're having a good one, and I'll see you again real soon.
I did it.